Good evening, good evening. Welcome to our live Facebook. Now you may notice my voice have changed a bit, but I still hope that I still got a bit of soreness towards my mouth here, and I do hope that you can still listen to me, so I'll kind of speak gently and drink more tea. Yeah, drink more tea. I think that's most important to me. Thank you for tonight. Now tonight we will continue from where we left off last week, which is the part 2. I didn't have time to finish my presentation because I just want to keep it to 1 hour. But tonight we're definitely going to have a bit of hands-on and also demonstrate to you the power of Pentagon Guider using SMARTRobie as well as the ChatGPT going forward from there. And you're able to see how you're able to make winners after winners based on what I'm going to share with you. A couple of simple ideas, simple rules in here. And Nora, thank you for sharing a lot of your comments and asking your friend in here. So let's get started, shall we? All right. Now, welcome to the part 2. Good evening to everybody. Welcome to our from ChatGPT to SMARTRobie. Tonight will be also a closer look to pretty much on what we have on the SMARTRobie apps in here, just to demonstrate a bit going further in here. Now last week we started with part 1, so tonight will be part 2, which is the 8th of March in here. All right, so I'm your host Martin Wong, and pretty much of the second part in here will still be continuing from where we left off with the conversational AI chatbot, and a little bit more delve into looking for shares that is ready to move higher from a standpoint of using SMARTRobie. So for those of you who are coming tonight in here, most of you, I do hope that you will also join in the exercises that we are doing afterwards in here, so you can also learn better in here. Now remember, year 2023 is moderating year in here. It's not going to be as bad as most people are looking at, but there are some possibility of market rebounding, and we will show you too tonight how you're able to capitalize on this just using SMARTRobie in here and our Pentagon Guider. Now don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not so in here. Now previously many people did ask me about ChatGPT, how it's going to be working, and I think many of you have already tried that, and you put in ChatGPT, what stock to buy today. Now pretty much as an AI model, they said that they cannot give any stock market investment because it carries risk. It's better that you seek professional advice before making any decision. Having said that, they still give you a bit of teaser, right? And some of those good US stock idea like Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, Tesla, which is pretty much what we have been talking about. But the whole point is that we all know about these shares. The question is, how do we trade them? How do we invest in them? And that's definitely tonight. One of the things that we want to be showing you is how to do that in here. And again, comparing to what ChatGPT was doing on that part and this one, you can also see that they are very similar. These are done by humans, by Mornington Star in here. You can see some of the stocks are very similar in here, but unfortunately what ChatGPT can't do, this is what SMARTRobie can do. Now, the difference between conversation AI and chatbot is the ChatGPT tend to be kind of generic, very specific, but the SMARTRobie, which is another version of ChatGPT, has been trained by us, our company Trade VSA, to utilize VSA, volume strat analysis, which was created by Tom Williams after he studied from Richard Wyckoff, and we have put it into apps as of it today in here. So today it is created by the company Trade VSA to mimic human analysis, just like you are a VSA trader, and that makes it so much easier on the robot app. Right now, SMARTRobie with the chatbot AI capability has shown that many of the technical analysis today, like all our listener and the audience here, rely on some sort of technical analysis to make their decision. 68% of the investors confirm they have technical signals, right, strategies in here, and 58 of them want more education to use technical analysis in here. But the question is, when we want to receive some of these technical analysis, the question is, how can you be sure that it works? That's always been that question, isn't it? So tonight I'm going to demonstrate you just using a few example, couple of walkthrough you can see with Green Pentagon it's kind of very easy to trade. And I think many of us would know that already. Now, SMARTRobie, right now, you can download it from our Google Play Store and Apple Play Store. And it works using the proprietary formula from volume spread analysis. And it does analyze for stock exchange. Very, very suitable for beginners in here. And we continue to elaborate and share with you, many of our members out there, how this stock's able to pick this kind of winner. And I'm going to be looking at a couple examples in here too. So looking focus point, picks up on Green Pentagon, up almost 41%, TechScam up 81%, Pelican up 45%. Of course, not all of them are winner. We also have losers in here. We have Datasonic, provided you cut loss fast. And tonight I'm going to be showing you how definitely to do that. So make sure you stay to the end, and we'll walk you through. And you can also join me every Friday for our breakfast show with SMARTRobie on Monday at 10:15 on the Facebook/SMARTRobie, or Friday show will be the VSA 360 in here. Right now, the VSA 360, as you can see here, just like I have the chart here, it is available, and you can see by the way, I'll be doing a SIDC course, which is only worth 148 ringgit on 14 on March next week, right? And those of you who want to learn, this is a very good one-day course, and you get 10 CPE points. Just want to share, just want to do a bit of promotion. On the one-day course, you get 10 CPE points, so you can sign up for this worth 148 ringgit because the early bird is over. So I'll be using a few more tools, looking at fundamentals. So check it out in here. I hope to see all of you in here. And the things that we have described is right on the information on the marketplace. So make sure you check it out on that one, right? And also next week, next Wednesday talk, I'll be a guest speaker in Rakuten Trade together with Mr. Hui here. Catch us at 8 p.m. No, it's next Thursday. All right, next Thursday, which is the 16th of March, I'll still probably do my Wednesday live FB in here. So make sure you catch me on that one. We will talk more on SMARTRobie for US. All right, so those are just a little bit of information that I want to share with all of you in here. Now, earlier on, I talked about ChatGPT. Just like ChatGPT, if ChatGPT is so smart, when they give you a certain stocks idea, how do you know it works or not? And the same also goes for SMARTRobie. Now remember, we at Trade VSA are a software analytics. We have spent thousands of hours going into backtesting, knowing the VSA algorithm do work, like many of our members before you, and before we put it into our SMARTRobie apps, even before using all the automated signal that you see on SMARTRobie, and more so on VSA 360, those of you who are member of using it here, we have shown you that a lot of these signal, when they do come out, it actually allows you to get in. And one of the things we're going to do is to backtest it, is to walk you through a couple of candidates tonight, and you can see really to sort of put it on the back of your mind, hey, what we are doing in tonight really seems to work, and I don't have to worry so much about this market in here. Right, so that's been the thing. Now, those of you who don't know much about backtesting is ensuring whatever system they are used is working, right? And it's just not per se, else we won't put that product out there. So we've done enough backtesting. Now, pretty much on part one, what SMARTRobie can do, what others can't do, especially ChatGPT, we have a lot of trade idea in here, right? Thank you for giving me a thumbs up in here. If you do see I'm doing a good job, give us a thumbs up in here. Then also we have the TP, which is the target profit, exit, and FA rating. We have the live market data, Pentagon guided chart, newsletters, news headline, the watch list, alert and notification, and portfolio tracking, all in the Smart app. And one way you can really explore is to switch on in here, and you click the home button right at the bottom left, and you can see here. Oh, that's a home button here. Oh, let's click on the menu. Click on the menu. So you can see this is the menu button, and you can see change photo, monthly passes, referral. All the settings are all there, and they're coming up with new features in here. So we go back to the home button, and that's how we want to do it. But let's get on to the more interesting tonight. Now, according to ChatGPT, what we really want to do, a good stock trading apps should able to pick stock that is really the move higher, and that's the whole genesis of buying stocks and things like that. So ChatGPT did mention that first you want to look for undervalued stocks, which we talked about last week. Consider momentum, analyze the in industry sector in here, and that's what we're going to do. And following insider trading, right? That's the premium one that we have on VSA 360 in here. And then finally, number 5 is consider the overall trend major index. So those are the few that I will cover tonight in here. Excuse me. So for start, how to use SMARTRobie effectively to select stock. First of all, we want to look for undervalued stocks, right? Consider stocks that are trading or lower value price and we pretty much done it with you together with the VSA for the technical entry, and also we have the SMARTRobie rating, which is rated 4, 5, 6 and 8. Those are stock that has very undervalued and they have potential to rise, so we definitely be looking at that. And one of the ways we actually look at it is actually go to the Robie FA collections, right? Robie FA collections, which you can see here on the mid level. So just click on, make sure you select the, and let me just walk you through here. So make sure you select the KLSE and then you click on Robie chart right in the middle. That's the one, and you will have this screen pops up in here. So you want to look for the middle one, right? Robie FA collection, and this is, we have about 5 here. These are those you can see, like 7210 has a 7 out of 8 rating, so you can check out the fundamentals in here, and later on we're going to go down to the more details explanation of each. So that's how we want to recognize this kind of undervalued stock. Especially it does make a lot of sense for many of the beginners who do not know much about it. Then SMART will be able to do a lot of the trading for stock selection for you, right? So you can also ask the FA ratings, right? Now the FA ratings, we have the rating from 1. We started at 0. Actually 0 is not rated. That's basically what we have. So we have 1, 2, 3. These are for trading, generally for trading purposes, because they tend to be overpriced. Then we have the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those actually pay pretty good dividends. So you can see from here, item number 6, 7179 Lagenda is rated 6 out of 8. So you can check it out at SMARTRobie in here. And let me just throw in one if I can have. So what I do is just bring on the SMARTRobie app up here. So I'll put up 7179. Okay, so it's Lagenda. Hit on Lagenda, right? And you can see the stock fundamental for Lagenda, and that is giving us a PE of 6 times with a sector average of 17, a ROE of 17%, and pays a 5% dividend. Much better than what you're getting from the banks in here. So this is the kind of general rules you want to be looking at, and you're able to see this. Of course, you can also look at the other things like who owns it, and you can also look at the target price at a PE of 8.5 times. That is about 180, at giving it a 38.8. Now bear in mind, this is a pretty mid-cap stock, almost at 1 billion 1 billion mid-cap property and the main board. So there's also a website. You can click on lagendaproperty.com, so it will take you to the website and kind of see what are you be buying in here. So it's loading, or they're winning a lot of award here, so maybe that's something nice. So you can build it, latest news, 25% basis, 25% dividend policy, so forth. So that's how you can check out the company before you buy any of this. Make it so much easier, and this all that. All right. So now how to enter, we have a trading plan, and tonight that pretty much we'll be doing using the trading view replay and to follow the green pentagon in here. So for example, in this Lagenda, we have the trading plan here. So the trading plan is usually what we say R1, breakout from the weekly resistance 132 at 3.1 cent. But usually what I always tell our members, enter the day after the green pentagon. So the green pentagon comes out, you enter the next day. All right. If not, then you will follow the breakout of the weekly weekly resistance, which in this case is on Lageda is 132, and on for MYEG it's 74 cents, but it's already 75.5 cents in here. So that's one. So once you are in, we also have the exit plan. All right. So once the exit plan in here, right? We can follow this exit plan. You can see the exit plan has a sort of a details. Let me just bring that up again. Here's a detail of how is the strength of the bar in here. Then we also have R1 and R2, which is about 141 for Legenda in here. And that is pretty much, you can use that as your TP, target profit in here. So one of the things we want to do is able to do this in real time, or not so much in real time in front of you where you can follow it in here, and then at the same time we were able to put in our stop loss and our profit. We do it very professionally, something that we used to do in our masterclass, and tonight I'm going to be demonstrated to you using the TradingView replay features using Pentagon Guider. So that's how we want to get the things moving in here. Right. So when to exit, you can use the exit button here. Okay, there's a ATR SL is average true range. Okay, average true range stop loss. You can also ask Robie what is S1 or what is ATR stop loss, and that's the one red line that you see here. This red line that you see is the ultimate stop loss, but we're going to share with you using the replay. Right, you can do it. Now when it comes to this is the 8th of March, right, of the Robie FA stock collection. So we have FM, Global Logistic, we have KLK, we have CI Holding, we have IOI and Bursa. So I'm not going to be telling you which one you should be picking. You can look at them, see what you like, the dividend and so forth. This is where you have to make the kind of decision in here. Now, of course, more of those kind of coaching happens in what we do in our VSA 360 as part of our members in here. But I also want to share with you that SMARTRobie with the green pentagon able to pick some of these very good stocks like a VIS, Harrison, which gone up 24% on the 8th of February, 21st of February, 21%, Harbour 24%, Denko about 8%, Spreadsa about 7%. So I'm going to share with you how we are able to get this, right, by just doing a couple of examples in here. So this is where we will do our first Pentagon Guided back testing replay. So I want to see participant right now to join me on this. Where do you want to enter and exit? All right, let's do this. So we will start from the 19th of December 2022. Now this is only a capable in TradingView. I have not seen any of the local provider, even those from Singapore or well from China, are able to do what we are doing in here. All right, so keep in mind. Right, so one of the things we want to do is look for a stock. We're looking for FM, okay, Global Logistic. So we'll cross this out, and we want to start the replay from 19th of December. Okay, so somewhere around here, right, you can see. So this is where we are starting from. So this is just like every day when we are trading right now. All right, you have this 15th of February. I know some of you may be saying, hey, this is not fair, because you already know the past, right? But we're going to demonstrate to you how we can use this replay, a very good feature, to back test, to ensure that we trade according to the rules that we set out for in here. So I want you, especially those of you audience who is with me tonight, make sure you tell me whether you want to buy or sell. Now we have this position right now. Where is a good place to buy? All right, I'm going to ask the audience here. Okay, where's a good place to buy? Okay, now I see here, at what price should I buy? Now we're going to move bar by bar. All right, what price should I buy right now? Okay, and we're going to be putting some of those in here. Okay, what are those price that we'll be buying? Now, because this is important, because when you're first starting to trade, you must know your rules first. Okay. Now, if you don't have any rules, what we do is go back to the slide I've just shared with you in here, right? What we call the trading plan. The trading plans are in there, breakout of the weekly resistance, or in our case is we use the Pentagon Guider. All right. Now I'm going to ask the audience who is watching right now. We have many of you in here. What is a good level to be buying? All right. I'm still waiting. Okay, what level will we be buying? Because tonight we want to do a demonstration, an exercise where we all do it together. All right. So let me know. Just type it inside there. All right. What is a good price to be buying? Now remember, we are using what? Pentagon Guider system, right? That's right. We are using Pentagon Guider system. What is a good level to be buying? All right, it does looks like we are not getting any response. So this is what you do. All right, this is what you do. You want to be watching and waiting for the green pentagon to come out. Okay, you want to be watching, waiting for a green pentagon, so you move bar by bar. All right, bar. Okay, you can see I'm moving bar by bar. I click on here, right? And what I'm trying to do here is to look for the green pentagon. Okay, look for the green pentagon in here. So I'm very patient because I have to, because we at Trade VSA has been using, okay, we got 55 cents in here. That's a good one. Lee Mui thing here, good one. But why do you want to enter at 55 cents? Okay, it's very important because this is where we want to do this back testing, constantly doing back testing and finding out where we are right, where we are. Now remember, we at Trade VSA, we have been back testing our system through many thousands of hours. We know what we are doing and we are pretty confident the product that we bring out, SMARTRobie, is very suitable for you in here. Yes, cool is right. We wait for green pentagon. For beginners, we can wait for the green pentagon. But those of you who are generally more advanced, you can enter at different patterns. So what we do is that we wait for the green pentagon. Okay, so we still move bar by bar, bar by bar. Yes, we have a green pentagon, right? Now remember I said before, when you have green pentagon, if you're using the VSA 360, you spotted real time, or if you are using the trading view plugin, you will spot this on the real time, and that's the time you'll be buying. So when we do that, okay, so what we do is that, let me just move myself to a side here. Oops, okay. Okay, when we move to a side here, and what we want to do is do a buy. Okay, do a buy. So we buy one lot. Okay, we buy one lot. Maybe I can increase this a bit. I can. Yeah, okay. Okay, we buy one lot. I think you can say buy one lot. Now for the trading view, we will buy one lot. All right. So if you don't have the trading view, I suggest you get the trading view and you practice this. This is something that we did last night in our Trade VSA orientation members. So this is something that we do regularly in our orientation. And tonight I just want to share a bit with the public. So we do hope that you are really serious taking this thing and to show you that we can really make money. Like those you saw, VIS, how many percent? 20%, 10%, 20, 10%, 7%, 8% profit, which many people find difficult. So next thing we do is we ask ourselves, where do we put our stop loss? Okay, where do we put our stop loss? 525. Okay, 525 is good. You can buy 525, but is that a good level? Now, what's the reason why you buy 525? We have to 525 too low. Okay, 525 sometimes the trade doesn't come to you, so that's why you want to use the green pentagon. Okay, when the green pentagon comes, you got to do the trade. All right, let's repeat that. When the green pentagon comes, let's do the trade. When green pentagon comes, let's do the trade. Okay, so you can see here. So where do we put our stop loss? Okay, remember, whenever we do anything, we must have a stop loss. So we put a stop loss right below here at the support line. So you can see here 545 is my support line. So anytime when the market breaks below that support line, in this case the blue line here, I want to be out. All right, so we bought this in here, so we move bar by bar. Okay, move bar by bar. So anybody want to go out? We already 2 days in a row. 2 days already. Some people say, hey, buy 2 days, why haven't moved yet? Anybody want to be out? Anybody still want to go in? Now I know some people want to go in now after the green pentagon happened, but believe me, the rules we always say before, if you're a beginner, enter the next day, which is a bar. So markets start to go up. Okay, who wants to take profit? If you want to take profit, will be at 57 cents, or you want to let it run. Okay, you want to let it run, or you want to take profit right now? Okay, let me know. I'm sure many of you say, let the profit run. And where do we run it? This is where you want to refer back to your exit strategy, right? So the exit strategy at that time, let me just bring out the in here, right? So the exit strategy, if you go on to the exit strategy here, main menu, okay, go back to Legenda. Now in this case, we are trading FM, okay? Okay, FM. So FM switch on again, FM here, right? And we go on to our exit strategy. Of course, in this example, which is not relevant, it's 67 cents, but that was right now. But remember, this is way back in what day? 6th of January. So at any point, you go back to your exit strategy and you follow from here. All right, good. We got let people let it run. Okay, so next bar we go up. Oh, all right, so we are already in the money, right? So how far we in the money? Okay, so we move again. So if the market is going higher, what do we do? If the market is going higher, what do? We move our stop loss, right? So our stop loss that we have here, we can move it up to this level in here at 0.565, 565. So if the market were to come down and hit me this blue red line, I will exit. Okay, so I'll move bar by bar, but I have to be very careful. I see in the uptrust, and usually uptrust the market may go against me. So I'll just leave it here at 565 is my stop loss. Okay, it's still going up. Oh, another uptrust. All right, another uptrust here. So I would even, I've seen two uptrusts, so I'm getting a bit more anxious. I'll put my stop loss at 585. All right, 585. Now remember, I long here, I put it here. Okay, next bar. Okay, I'm still okay, right? Still okay. Oh, come down already. Okay, so when I'm here, I will wait for one more bar. If the bar closes here, 585, I want to sell. Okay, I want to sell. So right now, but how many people want to sell? How many people want to stay on at this level? Okay, just type it in there and let's see. We follow the decision from the members in here. How many of you want to sell? How many of you want to buy? Right, we're going to uptrust. Uptrust is a sign of weakness. Okay, let me know. How many of you want to sell? How many of you want to buy? Okay, so let's do this together. Okay, some people say sell to UT. All right, so we sell. That's it, we sell it here. So after we sell it in here, we will mark it, okay, with our Ray info. And this is why it makes it so much easier to learn, to backtest. So we mark it on the day that we enter here, okay, on the opening and to here. Okay, so that itself already tell you we made 5% in 8 bars or 12 hari. Okay, so we will still play on with this trade again. Okay, so we put here 0.5. However, there will be some of you who said that, hey, I only exit if we hit 585 this level 585, right? There are some of you, right? 585. So let's move on. Oh, out already. Okay, so that was a good move, isn't it? Right? You all went out. Now red pentagon. Now, if those of you see red pentagon, what does that mean? It means you have to be what? Pray. Pray it go up. Oh goodness, please pray it will go up. Okay, but remember we already made 5%. So if you have $10,000 trade, okay, let me just bring out the calculator here. Okay, I always like to have the calculator. Okay, where's my calculator? Okay, never mind, later I'll bring out the calculator. So it's quite easy. So you can see this is a 5%. So red pentagon, what do? We have to exit. Okay, but I'm sharing with you right now, if you learn those very simple sign of strength, sign and weakness, you will exit it and you avoided that. So right now in Malaysia, we cannot short. So we just go on and play with it. Okay. Green pentagon. What do? We muscle lagi. Okay. So we buy again here. Okay. We buy one more. All right. We buy here. And then what do? We put our, okay, this one here, I delete and we'll put our stop loss, right? The stop loss will be this line here and we put it here, okay, just below here. So we put a stop loss at 565. All right, 565. Okay, 565 is our stop loss in here. So we move bar by bar. Okay, move bar by bar in here. All right, we have to be careful. We got 2 red bar already. Whoop, it's moving up. And we got NS, right? Remember NS? NS is a very powerful signal, isn't it? So I know some of you NS want to tambah lagi. Okay, buy some more. NS, buy one more. Tambah lagi. So you can buy 2 in a row. Okay, let's move out. Okay. Okay, let's see whether it will go. Wow, sudah datang. Nice one in here. Okay, nice one already. So we already have 2 lots already. Buy here. So we maybe wait for one more bar, then we take profit. Okay. Never mind. Who want to run now? Siapa want to run now? Okay. Who like to run? Who like to take profit? So this is how we normally do in our training in here. Just like I'm teaching you right now. So let's say, for example, I will take profit, flatten everything else. I'll just move on. Okay. I wait one more bar. Now line change lagi naik. So I'll take. Okay. So what I do is I have 3 bar. I would go one more bar. Okay. So 3 bar already. I will sell one. I will sell one first. Okay. So I'll sell one. Okay, so I sell one here. I still got one more here, isn't it, right? So, which means I can still run the profit. So you see how we are doing this by using all those sign and strength, sign and weakness. So we'll run it again. Oh, coming down already, okay? So we wait, come down in here. We'll move our stop loss, right? Remember this stop loss? We move it up to here. So to 62 cents. So we already got one profit here already. So in the case if the market were to slam down at 62 cents, then we will exit. Okay, so next bar. Okay, next bar, holding up. Oh, okay, so we are out. So we sell here. Okay, so we sell here. So that's good, right? So now we know how many trades that we did here. Okay, let's do it and sum it up here. And we use our Ray information. So we bought one here. Okay, we sold one here. Okay, that's one. Then we got another one called Ray here. We bought here. We buy on the closing, right? And we sold here. Right? So you can see here, first trade we made 5%. Second trade we made almost 11%. Third trade we made 1.7%. But that red pentagon has given you enough signal, okay, has given you enough signal that you are able to exit. So now red pentagon, what do? We just wait out lah, wait out, okay? And wait out in here. So we go bar, okay. So we wait out first, okay? Now I know some people, what should we do right now if you see this condition? You do what? You wait out, okay? You tunggu. You put two of your hands, sit on your backside and don't do anything, okay? Don't do anything, okay? So we run bar by bar here. So we only enter after we see the green bar, okay? Green bar. Now if you want to stop the game, this simulation, you can click on this button here. That it will jump to a real-time chart. That will end everything. But we'll go on and play this until March, because right now we are at 2nd of March, so we'll play it until this March here. So in here, line change. So we buy again. Okay, where do we put our stop loss? Okay, so this same line here, I will bring it to here and I'll put it just below here, 60 cents. Okay, I enter at in here. Okay, next bar. Okay, next bar. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we completed the game and we made how many? We made how many trades? We were all profitable trades, right? All profitable trades, isn't it? Just by using the pentagon. See, here to here. So we muscle here, right? Now we are still in the money. 63. Let's see whether we are in the money or not. We enter here because we enter the opening of the next bar to here. Yes. So all in all, we did 5 trades. First trade, make 5%. Second trade, made 11%. Third trade, made 1.7%. Fourth trade, still in the money, 1%. So if we add all this, 16 plus 1.7 plus 1, that's about 18%. Divided by 4, about 3% for every trade. That's even better than putting money in the fixed deposit, right? So this is what we talked about earlier on. Right, as a very good example how we are able to demonstrate to you the power of green pentagon. Okay, I hope you all like that exercise, right, which we all walk you through. We'll do another one later on, okay? One more and then probably we'll call it a night. I hope you all like that, and this is why we want to demonstrate to you how using green pentagon and red pentagon, putting the stop loss, doing the necessary work will show you why you can make money in this. All right. So actually I have another one, it's called Bursa. Let's maybe do one down another later, okay? So another way to use SMARTRobie effectively to select stock is to look at the industry sectors, okay? So you consider investing in a company that operates in technology and healthcare renewable, and especially in our SMARTRobie, we can have this feature, right? What we call hot sectors. So you can go in hot sectors here. Right, and you can see here hot sectors right now is construction, plantation, property, utility, and the last week was telemedia, but right now we have is utility. All right, utility in here. So this is the one that we are looking at. Okay, so the way around to SMARTRobie is they are sorted by Pentagon date, which means the earliest Pentagon date would be on the top, right? Would be on the top, and then the later Pentagons will be at the bottom. So those of it that already run like the green pentagon would have made a lot of money. You can see that in here. So for tonight's example, right, we want to catch it and we want to look at the financial sectors in here. So for this one, what we generally want to do, let me just bring out the pentagon in here. This is a hot sector. So one of the things I just want to show you how to do this is you look for those that already have a few few green pentagon already. Okay, don't look for those who don't have any green pentagon. So you can look from here, red, you got 1, 2, 3 out of 12. Okay, so 3 out of 12 not so good lah. We want to have at least maybe 30 or 40% of green pentagon one. Okay, so here again we go back to the same one and we look for plantation. Okay, plantation we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so we got 7 out of 12, isn't it, right? So 7 out of 12, which means a lot of them already turned green pentagon in here. All right, so this will be a good one in here, and we can look for Ketam, okay, which is a 90% in here. PLS is a plantation. So all things being equal, we want to look for a pentagon flow that is around the 60 to 70%, right? As stated in the pentagon flow guide, right? We want to look for, but sometimes we don't get it. So if you don't get it, you can opt not to trade. Okay, let me just move this up again, right? 66%. THS, none of this, but we have to wait for them to turn green. Okay, let's look at 5012. Okay, 5012, click on that one. Click stock chart, stock comment, because we want to look for this to turn green pentagon. We want to wait for it. Now it's still in a downtrend. We have to wait for it to turn green pentagon. All right, we have to wait for it to, once it turns green pentagon, then if it's much better, form some sort of a base in here. So that's how we're looking at it. And if there's others that you like, again, just like wow, we did our talk in here, or you join us, our VSA 360, our members in here, then you'll learn much better here. So these are the one. IOI Corp, okay, 1961, and you look at stock chart, stock comment. You can see from here, we can see, yes, this one already turned up. You can see switching to a 1 month chart is already turned one, and very similar, just like what we play with the feature replay, right? The feature replay will also show you how you can trade this stock here, all right? So that's how we want to do this. So another way to consider, number 5, to make sure that the stocks do go up according to ChatGPT is consider the overall market index, the major index. So we analyze the major KLCI. So in this case, we look at the major KLCI. So this one here, we want to make sure it already turned green pentagon, right? So usually when it's not green pentagon, chances of being very successful the trade is not there, and sometimes you have to take quick profit, like when we did that simulation, the replay feature, 2 or 3% we have to Chatbot the day. Okay, so let's do another one. So in this case, you can see KLCI market right now, you can see it's still red pentagon. You can see here, switching to a 1 month chart, back to our trade here, you can see, right, this is my chart, and you can see we are still in a sideways market and still red pentagon. So we just have to wait for the overall market to turn green pentagon, and then we can do our trade here. All right, so consider that, right, in here only trade, these are the rules, stay out when the market is red pentagon, or if you do want to trade, you want to use the intraday trade and do very similar to the playback trade that we did in here. All right, and so let's take a look at also consider momentum play, like tech cycle, Pelican, Focus. This momentum play again is another way to look into the market, where like some of the members just now they said that, or even the public, run the profit as long as the stock stay above the ATR stop loss. The ATR stop loss is this red line that you see, so make sure you stay above it and continue to run it, and then you have a chance. And the way to play this is to trade the ST2, stage 2 daily stocks. So you can see from here, I switch to the daily stock ST2, and you can see from ST2 here, I only have 3 stocks. Usually I don't like stocks that is below 47 cents. Last is 29, so I got Denko only 5276. Okay, and you look at stock chart, stock comment here, 5276, and hit that one. You can see Denko is ready to move up very nicely now. Now if you have spotted Denko earlier on, would you enter on the bar after the green pentagon, which is the 44 cents? You do, right? And let's try this out. Okay, let's try this out and trade Denko on that matter. Okay, so let's go to Denko for all this. Okay, so this one in here, you want to take a picture of this, I'll let you do so. Okay, I'll let you do so, so you can actually go back and sort of figure out what are my rules in here. Are you ready? Okay, so you can take this picture here. Okay, so I'll count 1 2 3 4 5. All right, good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are your picture taken. So let's move to Denko. Okay, Denko Mac. And where we want to go, we go back somewhere in November. We start from a red pentagon now. Okay, we start from red pentagon, so we click here. Okay, on October. So we just do a refresh in here. Okay, let me just try to do this now. This is really one of the special features that I really like, and unlike any of our competitor, the trading view with the replay features with the Pentagon Guider makes it so much easier, right? You all agreed how I should. So let's start trading now. Where should I buy now? Okay, where should I buy now? Or what is the rule here? I think you all know what to do, right? What is the rule here? Should I buy now? Where is a good level to be buying? Or you can, at this point, you can use the Denko, okay, trading plan. Denko trading plan, assuming today is the 14th of October. So you do 14th October, you go to the trading plan for Denko. Okay, assuming now the apps, let me just share with you here. This apps is showing. So you want, the resistance is 48 cents, which is very far lah. And it's a weekly resistance of 49. You can trade the weekly resistance. And I do think that if the weekly resistance will be likely to be here, which is just on top here. Okay, 378 is the area enter that we want to do. Okay, area enter. But what's the other way of doing it? Can someone tell me now? Those of you who are listening now, or at least understand, what's another way of looking into this? Now, one of the things that we have in market stages, if you get the VSA 360, is to look for where the market stages turn above the zero value here. Once it turns above the zero value here, right, this is actually a good point. All right, before the green pentagon, if you do see a green pentagon, it's also good. The market will go up higher. Okay, so this is another way of looking at it. If the green pentagon doesn't come out, you can actually enter just above the zero line here, this line here. But now it's still on the gray, it's still on the sideways market. We wait for it. All right. So one of the ways to do. Okay, how do you want to trade this? We trade it short term. That's right, because market now is not trading Nora. We trade short term. So on this bar in here, we will do what? What is a good level to be in? So we will buy if the market breaks out. This is 37.5 cents, right? Break out to 38 cents. Okay, we will enter here, 38 cents, or we wait for the green pentagon. All right, let's see. Bar by bar. Okay, not yet. Okay, we haven't hit that yet. It's holding up. Okay, almost going to hit our 38 cent here. Okay, oh yes, we hit. So we are in, we buy here. Okay, so we bought this here. So we buy around here. So just move this up a bit. So we bought at 37.5 cents. Doesn't matter. Later we do the price adjustment. Okay. Okay, then where is our stop loss? Okay, so our stop loss, we put it just below here, 37 cents. Okay, 37 cents. Okay, looks like this trade is not going anywhere. So what I do, if it doesn't go anywhere, I will sell. All right, so I bought here and I sell here. I kind of break even. But what do we learn from here? Can someone tell me? What do we learn from here? We wait for the green pentagon. That's right. That's right. So Saifu is doing, right? So good lesson. So this is where you can actually have your lesson learned here. Okay, so you can put here. Okay, wait for green pentagon. Okay, and we do all our lesson learned here. Okay, this trade. Yeah. Okay, and so when you do that, we can actually lock this up. Okay, so we lock this up and wait for green pentagon. So whenever you move, you see, it tak boleh jalan punya. So to unlock it, there's a lock here. So that's why I highly recommend you to subscribe to a VSA 360 and get all the features to practice what we are doing. So from here onwards, you can see at 37 cents, we just wait for the green pentagon, right? Okay, wait for anyway. Oh, green pentagon, now we buy. Okay, we buy here. So where do we put our stop loss? Unfortunately, for the stop loss, we still have to put it below here. Okay, this one has moved up a lot. 4% not so bad lah. 4% not so bad. So green pentagon, we are in. Then we go bar by bar. Okay, we are still in there. Okay. Oh, move up higher there. This one can tarik. Oh, cannot. Okay, a lot better. So in here, So we wait for a few more bars to go higher, then only we will move our stop loss. That's stop loss 365 higher. Okay. Okay, so right now we can move our stop loss to here. Okay, so at 385. Okay, 385. Remember now we got uptrust. We have to be very careful. Usually uptrust next day. If the market got one red bar, can sell already. Okay, no need to wait for green pentagon. Okay. Okay, this one's still okay. It didn't come down lower, so I'll keep my stop loss here. Oh, okay, good. So at this junction in here, what do you think? Do you want to hold or you want to sell? Close the trade. Let me know. You're still in the money slightly. Okay? You want to hold or you want to sell? Let me know. Okay? Members, public, do you want to hold or you want to sell? All right. Sell. All right, good. I'll sell it. And we sell it 37.5, 39. So we still made one small percentage, right? But it's still okay. Okay. So we will buy here. Actually, whenever we buy, we always buy from this level here on the opening price. Let me just take this first. You need the info. Okay. We buy on the opening price. So you must always try to get in early in the morning. We made about 5% because we are buying at the market opening. Opening is below here. Closes here. Okay. So let's see what happens. The market. Oh, we hold on. What did we learn? Okay. Hold on. Okay. Now it's coming back. Okay. Now we remember we are out of position, right? So we want to buy if it takes out this old high here. Okay. Now this is where again we can go back to our Pentagon Guider, SMARTRobie, and we check out the trading plan. So we'll type Danko again. Okay, Danko. Right, we'll look at Danko. Again, we look at Danko. Assuming that day we are still at this at this point. Okay, we look at Danko and we look at the trading plan. Okay, we look at the trading plan from here onwards. It tells us the weekly resistance is 49. Okay, 49 because this is current. We are going back to what date? 13th of December. So generally we want to be at 43 cents. So I only want to go in at 43 cents, which is here. Okay, because now it's green pentagon. It's not going to turn green pentagon. It either turn red pentagon. But you turn red pentagon, we don't do anything, right? We went for green pentagon only. So we only have one trade. First trade, we actually break even. Buy first trade, we cut loss already here. Okay, we buy here, sell here. Okay, actually break even also lah. Let's put on the first trade also. We bought somewhere around here. We sold somewhere around here. So minus 0.1. You can see that. That's the second trade. We made 5%. First trade, we just lost ticket money lah. Second trade made 5%. Okay, so let's move on here. Oh, you see, go down some more. Okay, and we only want to buy if this market clear the 42.5 cents. And from here onwards, you can also check every time. Check your Danko. Okay, check Danko again. Right, check Danko again and check the trade whether it is in favorable of you. So you can check the Danko trade here. You can also check the trading plan, so you make sure your trading plan is valid and it follow in here. And usually what it does, it will be the weekly chart, but I'll still maintain it at 43 cents. Okay, but at this point, do you have any trade or not? What do you think? Do you have any trade? The answer is no, right? No trade, isn't it? There's no trade in here. Okay, so there's no trade, then you just sort of wait for the market to take out the weekly resistance, which is available in the trading plan in here, right? Or you wait for the green pentagon. Another way to trade this is just look for another share to trade lah. Okay, look for another share to trade. Okay, so this is usually a stage 1 accumulation, and you can see right now we are waiting for the market stages below here. We want to see start moving up into the level to the green horizontal line here. If you move up to this green horizontal line here, this is actually a good area to be buying. That's what I will be buying once it move up there. Yes, you can see, right, touching it, right? So I want to buy right now. You can see once it touches here, right, I will buy. Okay, that's my entry. This one now, I will put my stop loss just below here. You can see I put my stop loss at 38.5 cents, but I bought at 40 cents. Okay, buy at 40 cents here, buy one lot lah. Okay. See, started to move up already. There you go. You see that, right? So this is very important why you need these market stages here. It goes up in here. Once you hit this red line in here, you have to be careful. When you get a couple of 3 or 4 of this red line, you can actually take profit. I will share with you here again. One. Oh, see, second one, right? We wait for 2 more bar lah. 3 bar here. 2 bar lah. 2 bar. Okay, 1. Okay, so it comes back down. So we can do what? As I said before, we sell. Okay, so we sell here 42 cents, and because the market may come back down, if it does goes up, we can go back in again. So what I do is this one in here, I'll just leave it here, and I'll put one more trade, the trade here, and we bought around here. Remember I said bought 40 cents, right? Go over to 42 cents. So that is another 7% trade, right? So this is how, when you finish, right, you document this process. You would take a picture, put it into a trading plan. That's what our member was doing, right? Remember Cool last night? So this is how we want to do this in here, right? So from here onwards, we can go back to our trading plan for Denko and look at the weekly resistance in here, okay? So we see where we are, okay? Oh, it's going higher, all right? So if it does break out here, I might want to do one more trade, but we can wait for a pullback, okay? So if it goes up here, okay, I will buy it. But you remember, this already touching the red line. When it touches the red line on the market stages, generally it can be overly bearish or overly bullish. But after 3 or 4 bar, it will come back down again. So maybe I'm not going to do the trade. As I said before, this is how I look at it. So so here you can see already touches the red line here. I'm not interested to buy anymore. Okay, you see, there you go. And the market come back down. Oh, still spike up here. Okay, I'll wait for a pullback first. There you go. No trade done. You see that? Red pentagon already. That's why I always say when you use this market stages in here, when it goes up here, don't be so gung-ho to chase after it. Okay? Now you have red pentagon already, then you say, rasa lega ni, you didn't do any trade at all, isn't it? Right? Remember, as I said before. So right now, no trade. Turn red pentagon already. So we just move bar by bar. Okay? Okay, bar by bar. Okay, so what we do, so a lot of people in here, they refuse to cut loss, or they bought it here. Maybe they buy 44.5 cents. They got red pentagon, they still don't want to cut loss. They sit here and wait and wait and wait. But guess what? Eventually they all have no chance at all. See the market go down, and we just wait for the green pentagon. Great, I like this one in here. All right, green pentagon in here, I will buy. So where do I put my stop loss? Okay, remember we put our stop loss here, right, just below here. Okay, and not this one, sorry. Let me just delete this. My stop loss will be using my Ray Hope. That's my stop loss in here. All right, at 42 cents. So we go bar by bar. Okay, lagi naik. So now you can see the market stages has gone up the red, the danger line here lah. Danger line here. So usually 3 or 4. That's where I'll take profit. Okay, 3 or 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. See, now it's shot back up here again. Very nice, right? Volume is very intensive also. So it's very climatic right now. You can see it move back up here again. Oh, that's it. We ended up here. So we're still in the money, okay? So from that trade, you can see the last trade here. Let me just debunk you again. Info rate up to here, right? To here. Another 8%. So all in all, if you look back here, what we do? We did 4 trades. Okay, the first trade, right? We bought here. You can see. So this is very important. You sit down and you debrief yourself and you look at it. What mistake did you make? First trade you did, you lost minus 0.6% because you did not wait for the green pentagon. That's why you have this big sign in here. All right, this big sign in here. Second trade, you enter. Okay. On green pentagon, but you exited after. Okay, first trade was here. First trade, this was the first trade. Second trade, you made 5%. For this was first trade. Yeah, first trade minus 0.16. So this is where you can put up your trade plan. Okay, you put up your trade plan here. All right, and you create a Denko. So Denko back testing. trade number 1 minus 0.67 loss. Lesson learned. Okay, lesson learned. Did not wait for Pentagon. Okay, so you can see, right? Trade number 2. How many percent do you make? 5%. Not too bad. 5%, right? 5% is not bad, right? So it's a plus 5.2%, and I enter after green Pentagon on market opening. Okay, you can see that market opening, right? On market opening, right? And then I close out. Remember, exit on sign of weakness, uptrust. Okay, so this is how we do it. So trade number 3. So the whole point, you understand what I'm trying to do. As you document this process, you've done your back testing. Don't you think you're more confident when you go through the same thing, seeing that green Pentagon, seeing that sign of strength, that you're able to do all this? Can, right? Then trade number 3 is plus 6.9%. Okay, enter on market stages turning to green horizontal entry line. Okay, so this is this one here, right? This one here, green entry line here. All right, this is the trade. All right, and then you exit on what? What did you exit? You exited where? You exited here, right? You exited because on a 3 bar, you exited when I saw 3 bar above market stages danger zone, okay, which is the red horizontal line. Okay, stage 4, number 4, trade 4, very classic entry, right? You're in the money 8%, am I correct? Yeah, in the money, okay, 8%, is it 8.2? 8.2% lah, 8.2%, right? Enter at green Pentagon on, you see here, next bar, isn't it? We enter on the next bar. So we enter the next bar, opening is here lah, we take the opening, okay? Opening next bar, so let me just bring this up. On next bar opening trade. Okay, opening next bar opening trade, and let the profit run. Okay, I will take profit when I see this something. Okay, I'll leave it up to you. All right, so that's Danco up to right now in here. So with that, I hope you learned something tonight using the Pentagon, how to select stock that is ready to move higher. So as you can see before, this one here, let me just a summary. We got Danco here, and then just now the other one was FM. Okay, so you can see FM. Okay, FM also make money. Danco Mac also make money. All right, that one. And if I jump to here, I finish it up here. I didn't have any losing trade. Am I correct now? Right? I didn't have any losing trade, and that's good to see. All right, that's good to see. Despite January and March month, the timing was quite difficult. And also you can check out Danco, whether it's fundamental or not. So we can switch on to the stock chart here. Go to stock fundamental, look at Danco here on the chart, and you can see right now Danco is rated 1, so it's really pretty much a trading stock, but it does pay a 4% dividend, like what Nora is saying, better than fixed deposit in here. All right, so this one is good. All right, so I hope you all like it. Now if you want a copy of the trading plan here, okay, trading plan for, what's the name of this thing again? This now is Danco. Send us an email or let me know in the chat room here on the comment section in here, and I will make arrangement to have this, all right, sent to you shortly. Okay, this trading plan, so you can see that in here. All right, so that's all pretty much the back testing in here. Now remember, SMARTRobie apps will only complement a lot of things that ChatGPT thing is not doing. But very important, I demonstrated to you 2 examples, the FM Logistic as well as Denko. No losing trade, all make money, even if there was a loss, a very small loss, if you follow those rules and having a stop loss in here. All right. So I hope you'll learn that. Maybe next week when you join me again, we'll talk about watch list and alert and notification, how to do that. Right? It's just pretty much part and parcel. Remember, when we move our stop loss to the level, when we move our profit target to those level, these are where you can put your current price, the upper bound and the lower bound. Then you will ensure that when it hits you, you'll be alerted in here. All right, so all in our SMARTRobie app with notification, watch list, and the trade idea in here. So join me next Wednesday as well on Thursday on the 16th of March at 8 p.m. with Rakuten. Very similar the things that we'll be doing, right? And looking at using SMARTRobie to trade. And follow us at martin.tfwong in here and SMARTRobie. So with that, that's all we have for tonight. Okay, Mayfan wants it. Yeah, Mayfan, I'll put it into the our Telegram chat room. Right, since it's a member there, I'll put it in there. For those of you who are the public, if you want it, let me know. But I'll just attach it to the members plan here. Okay, maybe what I do, I'll just bring this up here and attach this. Let me just escape this first. Bring this up, and I'll put it into the group that we are doing for the market orientation. Okay, so I'll just snapshot this. Now, if you have any stock that you want me to look at, feel free to pencil those in there, and I'm happy to to answer them. As you can see, my voice also turning a bit harsh. All right, that's all we have for tonight. Thank you for coming in here, and do subscribe to our Telegram chat room for all stock market information. And I'll join me next week again on the webinar on our Wednesday, as well as also on Thursday in here. Good night. Thank you. Bye bye.